Compassion and empathy, a key quality that enables us to have wonderful relationships. Did you know that sometimes we take a decision not to be compassionate and empathetic? Because naturally we are wired to be compassionate and empathetic. If you go by Daniel Goleman, he tells us that human beings have an open loop limbic system. Limbic meaning the brain that manages our emotions. So, what's a closed loop system? It's self regulating, it doesn't need outside interference. But an open loop system requires us to have connection with others. So, in terms of evolution, it was a very winning design, as Daniel Goleman puts it, because it allows us to come to each other's rescue. For example, when a baby cries, a mother can come and rescue the baby and give it what it needs. So, why is it that sometimes we withhold our compassion or empathy when we are naturally wired to actually come to the rescue of the other person? Because sometimes our rational mind takes a decision. It takes a decision that it's right on my part not to help the other person, not to extend my best self to the other person. And we do this most where? In our closest personal relationships. But imagine if you were to put your compassionate hat on, and actually, if you were just yourself, if you could let go of the right and wrong that you hold in your mind, the beliefs about right and wrong in your mind, and you were just there for the other person in trying to understand them, wondering where the anger is coming from, wondering where the hurt is coming from. Imagine if you were that beautiful self in that moment. What do you think would happen in your relationship? You do care for that person, but it's just in that moment that your past baggage of emotion comes in the way and stops you from being your natural, compassionate, empathetic self. So here's something that I want you to try. Next time you have an argument with someone close, somebody who you really care, but you get into conflicts, just let go of that feeling of hurt and of being right or wrong. Just say, okay, if I were my most compassionate self, what would I do here? I want you to try that out and leave a comment here when you see what changes, if anything. So, inviting you to be your most compassionate and empathetic self, because that's the most beautiful you.